Morning.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Hello.
Yeah.
Okay,
Positive.
excellent. And how was your morning so far?
Yeah, it's cloudy in Tokyo. How about your country?
Yeah, it's pretty warm here. It's nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where do you part of living in Australia? Do you live in Australia?
Yes, I do. I do live in Australia,
Huh? Okay.
and I live in Western Australia.
Okay. Uh, when I was a high school student, I've
Hmm.
been to Warrnambool. It's very countryside of Melbourne, and it took 9 hours from by car to the Melbourne. I've been to Warrnambool, and I stayed in there for, for 3 months. Can you hear me?
For what? Sorry.
Uh, when I was a high school student,
How long did you stay there? Sorry.
uh, 3 months.
Okay, 3 months. Excellent.
Yeah,
Excellent. Have you only been to Australia once?
the purpose.
I see. Wow. Wow, very nice.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Sorry. Yeah. And by the way, my name is Tyler. Call me T or Tyler, whichever one's easier for you. And what was your
Okay.
name?
My name is Aya. Nice to meet you.
Oh yeah, excellent, excellent. Nice to meet you as well. And uh, so today you've chosen the conversation lesson. Is that right?
Yeah. Yes. I'd like to talk to.
Yeah, excellent. Is there anything you'd like to talk about?
Mm,
Oh yeah.
yeah. I've been to Australia a very longer time. So how's it going? uh, I'd like to know about the authorized trends or what is popular in Australia now.
That's a good question. I don't really know, to be honest. Like Australia's nothing's really that popular here. It's just the same,
Okay.
you know,
I see.
how it was. People are just like laid back,
Hmm.
you know,
I
they're
see.
relaxed, they're laid back, you know, they go to the beach. It's getting rainy now, so they're just working.
Uh-huh. Okay.
There's a rental crisis.
Uh-huh.
Um, yeah, that's really it. I don't really follow trends, so I couldn't tell you what's special or what's interesting in Australia. So
Mhm.
I'm so sorry.
Uh, uh,
You know?
okay. Is Vegemite? Vegemite is still popular in your country. Do you know Vegemite?
Sorry.
I typed on the chat.
Yeah,
Vegemite.
Vegemite. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, maybe while I was in
Yeah,
Australia, it
yeah.
was the most shocking food. Do you think Vegemite is uh,
Really.
delicious for you? How about you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. Okay.
Yeah, it
Okay.
is.
Okay. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Vegemite is good food to acquire vitamin C. So yeah. Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. So it's very. Uh, how did you eat Vegemite?
yeah. I think I heard they usually eat with toast or bread or something like that. Is it right?
Yeah, uh,
Okay.
yeah, that's right. But a lot of people eat Vegemite wrong. Like they think that it's like Nutella or
Uh-huh.
peanut butter, you know,
Ah,
that
yeah,
they
yeah,
use
yeah,
a
yeah,
lot.
yeah,
So
yeah,
you have
yeah.
to use a very small,
Okay,
you know,
okay.
like very, very small, like tiny Vegemite, and you put it all on the toast with lots of butter, and then it's really nice,
Okay.
you know.
Also, I love
Mm.
Tin Tam. It's kind of chocolate. Tin Tam.
Ah, Tim Tam, yeah,
Ah.
yeah,
Ah,
very nice.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I love the, yeah,
Huh?
most favorite food, Australian food is Tin Tam. But it's still very sweet. It's not good for our health, I
Yeah,
think.
yeah. It's not a food,
Mhm.
you know. It's not food. It's just like a chocolate, like
Yeah,
a
yeah,
dessert,
chocolate
you know.
dessert. Yes.
Yeah,
But,
yeah. Australian food is like a meat pie or
mhm.
fish and chips, you know.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
I will never. Okay.
Have you had meat pie before?
Oh no. How do you put? Could you type it if possible?
No. Yeah.
Meat fry ka. Okay, okay. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
No
yeah,
problem.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So yeah, that's really nice.
Yeah, I know. I ate meat pie while I was staying in Australia. Yes, it was great. Yes. I see.
Excellent, excellent,
Uh, I.
and
Mhm.
mm,
Uh, and I've been to several more than 10 countries, but I think Australia is the best because are very nice and they are very friendly. So, yeah, I love Australia.
yeah.
How about you? Have you ever been to other
Oh,
countries?
excellent. So yeah, I have.
Okay.
I've been across
Hmm.
Southeast Asia and
Hmm.
Europe, and yeah. So yeah, I've been to like more than maybe 25 countries, something like
25
that, or
countries.
30
Wow.
countries.
Wow. Which is which country
Yeah,
is the best for you?
for me,
Hmm.
probably Vietnam
Vietnam. Oh, yeah.
and
Also, I've been to Vietnam. Yes. Yeah, I love
yeah,
also
and and Turkey.
Turkey. Oh, good. Oh, yeah. Turkey, yeah, has a lot of delicious food like kebab.
Yeah,
Vietnam
that's
also.
right.
Yeah. Which part of
Yeah.
Turkey or Vietnam do you like the most?
I like Izmir in Vietnam the
Uh-huh.
most.
I see.
Sorry, in Turkey,
In
Turkey,
Turkey.
yeah, and yeah, yeah, in Vietnam, I really liked Hoi An and Hanoi.
Okay. Hanoi. Uh-huh. Mhm.
Yeah, yeah, but
Oh.
yeah, a lot of it's beautiful. You know, Istanbul's a nice city
Mhm.
in Turkey. Yeah, Saigon is very cool.
Mhm.
So like, so there's lots of great places in all of the countries.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. You travel more than 25 countries. Wow.
Yeah,
How
yeah.
about
But
which is the worst country for you?
question was, I don't I,
Can you hear me?
yeah, hey, hello?
Yeah. Which is the worst country for you?
Let me think. Um, um,
Yeah.
I think,
Mhm.
uh, Yeah, honestly, I don't think I've experienced like the word. Maybe I think France,
Mm-hmm.
you
Okay.
know, and
Yeah.
it's a nice
Yeah.
country, France. Like Paris,
Ah, okay.
I
Yeah, I
didn't,
know. I
I
know.
didn't like Paris.
Mm-hmm.
Paris was very like dirty and
Okay.
expensive.
Ah,
It
yeah,
was
yeah.
strange.
Uh-huh.
And also, well, Australia, you know, but
Well,
I think because I live here, well, not where I live. When I lived in Melbourne, in Australia,
mhm.
you know,
Okay.
Melbourne was the worst for me,
Okay.
you know, because yeah, Melbourne, Australia, I didn't like at all.
Oh.
The weather was really bad, traffic,
Eh,
and
eh.
yeah, it was just like
Oh, I see.
expensive.
Eh.
Yeah, yeah, the city was cool, but that's it really. Nothing else really,
Serious.
you know.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, and maybe also Indonesia.
Indonesia. Uh-huh.
Yeah, yeah. And Singapore, I think. I didn't like Singapore.
Eh. Why do
Yeah,
you like?
Singapore.
Mm.
I was just really expensive and I think because I got scammed in Singapore, you know,
Uh-huh.
I used my card
Mm-hmm.
and they charged me like 700, $800, you know, for like a $20 purchase, you know?
Mm-hmm. I see.
So
Ah, okay.
they s- I got scammed there. I think that's why
Ah,
I didn't
okay.
like, you know, it was a bad experience in Singapore. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, yeah.
Ah,
Fortunately, I got the money back.
oh, that's good. Ah, yeah, I've been
Mm.
to Paris. Yes, yeah. I saw streets, church. Yeah, yeah. I think same thing. And but I've been to Melbourne. Yeah, but to Melbourne, I like Melbourne.
Oh, you liked it? Yeah. And I didn't like. I thought the weather was the worst weather I experienced in
Okay.
Melbourne.
Oh, see.
Yeah,
Um,
and yeah, it was just a. I mean, the city was cool, you know, nightlife, but yeah, just the weather and people like yeah, because I'm from Perth. Perth is just much better weather and people and prices are better, you know.
mhm.
Food is the fruit, you know, vegetables taste better. I think
I see. Oh,
hmm.
yeah. You al- you already took to nearly 3,000 classes. Is amazing. Why did you start to be a native camp teacher?
Oh, right. So yeah, that's very because I was traveling
Uh huh.
when I started Native Camp.
Uh huh.
Actually, no, I started in
Hmm.
Australia because I work less on my other job,
Hmm.
um, and I eventually stopped working.
Okay.
So I was going to travel, but I ended up staying in Australia for a while longer.
Mm-hmm.
I got sick, and then I had to look after my family, so I ended up extending my stay. Like I was going to travel and do native camp, you know.
Hmm. Hmm.
But then yeah, after you know, I left Australia, I continued so teaching native camp and traveling. So I traveled since actually recently I returned home. So I was traveling since
Okay. Ah, you like
yeah,
travel. I see.
like for 1 year basically.
Wow.
Like I
That's
left in
great.
May, yeah,
Uh
May
huh.
last year, and
Uh
I
huh.
got back three weeks ago. I
Uh huh.
returned home,
I see.
and
Wow.
yeah, I was teaching native camp, so I don't spend my savings and you know traveling and teaching,
Yeah.
and you know
Okay. Yeah. Your
yeah.
reputation should almost 5 year. It's amazing. I've never seen. Yeah, that's great. Is it fun for?
Oh yeah,
Is it?
yeah. Before that,
Mhm.
I oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, let's go.
Sorry. Is it?
Let's yeah, you. Is it fun for teaching at a native camp for you? Is it fun?
Is it fun?
Mm, yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Ah,
So
okay.
yeah, before this, I taught English. Like
Mhm,
when I traveled Southeast Asia,
mhm.
I taught English, and um, I taught at Cambly and
Ah,
other
okay.
platforms.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
but this one, so yeah, for 2 years before I started Native Camp, I taught English about yeah two
Okay.
years or so.
Oh,
Now for like another 2 years, I taught on Native Camp. So
uh-huh.
um, yeah, I think Native Camp is the best one. You know?
Oh, what's the difference between Cambly and your native camp? Yeah, I also tried both. Yeah, but yeah,
Mm.
native camp is the best for me. But
Yeah,
mm-hmm,
it's much easier, and
mm-hmm,
the students are really polite, and the time difference is very easy because I
uh-huh,
live in Western Australia. So
uh-huh.
I Western Australia, Perth is 1 hour behind Japan.
Ah,
You know,
ah,
and mostly
yeah.
Japanese students. So
Okay.
that's easy,
Uh-huh.
and also flexible, so I can work whenever I want. I don't
I
have
see. Yeah,
to
yeah,
work,
yeah.
and you know,
Mm,
and same pay as well. So maybe a little bit less than Cambly, but it's almost the same. So
mm-hmm.
just yeah, it's much better, much more flexible,
I see.
easier,
I
and
see.
there's lots of textbooks,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Yeah,
things
yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah,
So
yeah. Mm-hmm. Wow. Yeah, today you have a lot of classes. Yeah. How, how many
no, you're
classes?
actually my second one.
Ah, okay, okay. Okay.
Yeah. How many?
How many classes do you have in one day? Usually? Yeah.
Usually I try to do maybe like 5 in the morning,
Mm-hmm.
and then 5 in the evening, or
Okay.
sometimes I'll do 10.
Mm-hmm.
Weekends I'll work.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I'll work like all day. Sometimes I'll do 20. It really depends how I feel. But usually I
Mm-hmm.
try to do uh, 10 classes a day.
Wow, 10 classes a day.
And yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Well,
So that's like 5 hours.
mm, well, what is the most difficult thing when you teach English for native camp students?
I think the children,
Actually, yeah.
yeah,
Mhm.
children definitely, you know,
Okay.
especially if they're not listening or, yeah, it can be very difficult.
Yeah. Ah, okay. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, teenagers like 9 years old to 10, 11, 10. Yeah, it's very
Yeah,
difficult to hear what he said. So,
yeah, yeah, even younger, 5, 6 years old,
mhm,
7. Yeah, it's
mhm,
just very, very difficult sometimes. Sometimes they're really nice, but generally, like, they don't want to do the lesson. And
mhm,
I think their mum or dad makes them do the lesson.
mhm.
And, it's just difficult to teach them.
I see. Mm,
Yeah.
mm,
And also, yeah, it's hard when students, doesn't matter if it's a kid or an adult.
uh-huh.
I think when the student doesn't want to learn English, that's when it's difficult as
Yeah,
well.
yeah, yeah. Some
Yeah.
students are less motivated. Yeah, and
Yeah.
understand. Yes. Hmm.
Mm.
Yeah.
And can I ask? Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. Can I? How do you think how Japanese people's English ability will be improved?
How do I think? I mean,
how?
I
How?
think,
Mm-mm.
hmm, yeah, their ability probably like this. What you're doing. You're talking English to me like naturally, and maybe pronunciation
Mm-hmm.
as well. That could be something like the Japanese people can improve with, because everyone struggles with pronunciation, not just Japanese people. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, the best way I think to improve in any language is to
Mm-hmm.
to speak that language as much as you can with someone who can speak that language, a
Mhm.
foreign speaker.
Mhm.
So, and 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 of course, living in a country where,
Mhm.
they speak English.
Yeah,
That's the best.
that's the best.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Maybe.
think so.
Yeah. I stayed in Australia when I was 16 years old. Yeah, maybe it's changed my life. Yeah.
Yeah. Hmm.
So after
Yeah.
that, I've been to Philippines for 1 year. Yes.
Oh, wow,
And
Philippines.
mhm. I was an exchange student of UP, University of the Philippines. So yeah, yeah, it was great
Yeah.
experience for me. Uh, so you've been to 25, most of 25 countries. Can you speak other country? Other countries language? Can you speak also?
Oh, yeah. So, not at all.
No, no.
I can only yeah, like very, very bad, like very basic, like German
And German.
speak
Okay.
and Spanish
Spanish.
and yeah, and a little bit of Turkish. But like,
Okay.
not
Wow.
I can't. I don't know these languages. Just basic words, and
Mhm.
I can understand like 5%, 10%. Like very, very little.
Mhm.
So, but yeah, I wouldn't say I know how to speak that like another language.
I understand. Yeah, other
Yeah,
languages are very uh, difficult, especially Vietnam, Turkey. Yes. Yeah, the
yeah,
language is very difficult.
yeah, yeah. That's right. It certainly is. Like I think German and Spanish is a little bit easier to learn. Uh,
Yeah, I
and
understand.
yes, than
Mm,
than Vietnamese or something.
mm. Uh, have you ever traveled to Cambodia?
I have, yeah, I have been to
Yeah,
Cambodia.
yeah. I'm very surprised they use Khmer language. to, I I can't read totally. Yeah, Cambodian
Yeah,
Cambodian language is very difficult. I think.
yeah, yeah. It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, it's very, very difficult. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
Vietnamese. I mean, yeah, Japanese, I think, is difficult
Oh
as
yeah,
well.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Also, yeah.
Yeah.
Japanese is the most one of the most difficult language as Arabic. Same as Arabic.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Do you know
Oh,
some?
and
Do you know some
mhm.
Japanese words? Easy.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Because I watched a lot of anime.
Oh, oh, which anime do you like?
Well, so One Piece
One
is
Piece.
my
Oh, okay.
favorite.
Oh, thank you so much. I like also.
Yeah, yeah. So like One Piece words, like or anime word, like sugoi. Uh,
Yeah, yeah, that's.
you know, what was it? 俺は海賊になる。
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, that's
And
great.
then uh, uh, what is
Demos.
it?
Have you ever seen?
また、
Mata.
ちょっと待て.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Wait a minute.
Yeah,
Yeah, wait a minute. Just a minute. Oh, thank you
yeah.
so much. Time is so
Oh,
short. Thank you so much. Have a
thank
nice
you as
day.
well, Aya. You
Bye.
too.
さよなら。突然の、英語のやつでした。